Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's the day we've been waiting for. Retro Games Ltd have finally announced their new mini console that we'll be releasing in the next few months. It is the 400 Mini, a version of the Atari 400. Have to say, a little bit shocked. Even though early days of us talking about what console it could be, all the speculation, there were a few people out there that did say that they'd filed for it, and I think I even said it in my video that Retro Games Ltd had filed for a patent to do with the Atari. So I guess we should have seen it coming, really, but I think with Atari announcing their own console recently, I don't think any of us really expected this. If we're totally honest, there'll be a few people that would say they totally expected it, but not me. And a little bit disappointed as well, to be honest. I'll explain my reasons for that later, but yeah, I really wanted a ZX Spectrum Mini or an Amstrad or something like that, something I'm more familiar with. Atari is a bit of a gap in my retro gaming history, so maybe it's a chance to learn, who knows, but this is what we're getting. So there's probably a few massive Atari fans out there that are really happy. I don't know how the rest of you are going to feel, but maybe you're there with me too. But anyway, let's get excited about what we're getting for now, and we can have that discussion afterwards. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to look at Retro Games Ltd's announcement trailer for the 400 Mini. I'll be playing it with no sound because last time I played it with the music on, I got copyright struck. So I don't want to do that. I've been through it. It is just music, so you're not going to miss out on anything in terms of, like, you know, any speech or anything. But I also want to, you know, talk to you while I'm watching it, so that's another reason to not have the music on there. I'll probably put a little music of my own on in the background. There is a link up on the Facebook page for this trailer as well, and I'm sure you can find it on YouTube. It's on there as well, so if you want to watch it yourself with their music, then feel free to check it out. But right now we're going to play it, and we'll have a look at it. So here we go. I love the way they do their retro trailers. This is always very cool. That's what it looks like. Well, it looks like the Atari 400 for sure. Reimagined. Obviously there's the trademark joysticks. Some of the games that I assume they're going to do a countdown on the games. I don't know for sure yet. We'll have a look what they had to say, because I haven't actually read their Facebook post fully yet. I mean, this is all cool, don't get me wrong. As a retro games geek, there we go. 25 games, classic console, authentic iconic design, fun for all ages, and HD TV output, of course. Load your own games. That's what worries me, because I don't own any Atari games. I don't know if there's going to be a slot to put a USB in. Available 28th of March 2024. So there we go. There is the availability, well, the release date, shall we say. Okay. I like the way Katy Perry's popped up on my video. Now we're going to switch across to the Facebook post, and we will read it. This is a lot of reading, so bear with me on this one, okay? I'm going to be doing a lot of reading, and we all know me, I stutter a lot, so here we go. An icon returns. Retro Games Ltd and PlayOn announced mini recreation of the Atari 400. The 400 Mini launches with iconic pre-installed 8-bit games and an updated CX40 joystick. PlayOn, a global leading publisher and developer of video games, and Retro Games Ltd, one of the world's leading producers of reimagined home computers, are proud to announce today the 400 Mini, modern-day recreation of the pioneering home computer, first appeared in 1979, launching worldwide on the 28th of March 2024, and is now available to pre-order for £99.99. Launching with some of the most iconic and important video games of the era pre-installed, the 400 Mini has been created using modern technology to authentically replicate the Atari 400 at 50% scale of the original home computer. For those looking to relive the gameplay experiences of the 70s and 80s, included with the 400 Mini is the CX Stick, an enhanced, updated recreation of the iconic CX40 Atari joystick for the added touch of nostalgia. This new controller comes with the additional 7 seamless integrated function buttons and USB, making it compatible with a wide range of platforms. So I'm assuming there that they may make it compatible with the A500 Mini and the C64, maybe, I don't know. There's the link for the trailer if you want it. There's also a link in the picture which will be at the bottom of this post. I don't think we need to read this bit. You can read the top bit there where he's talking about it. About collectors, working with Retro Games Ltd, blah blah blah. This is what we want. Key features. Key features include half-size version of the distinctively styled Atari 400, emulating the whole 8-bit Atari range from the 400 to the 800 XL and the Atari 5200 home console. Also included is a recreation of the classic Atari CX40 joystick with additional 7 seamless integrated function buttons. The ability for players to sideload their own games via a USB stick. Now that is the most important thing, quite frankly, because I don't have a massive Atari collection, so that is very important. With support for cartridge disc and cassette ROMs. Players can rewind time and save their games, HD TV output via HDMI with 50 to 60 Hz compatibility, 5 USB ports which allow for the addition of a modern keyboard, extra joysticks and more. Look and feel of 1979, 400 Mini has been lovingly crafted using modern technology, from hard to match colours of the original machine to the authentic textures of plastic casing and membrane keyboard. No compromise was made relative to the iconic 1970s look and feel of the original Atari 400. Player and Retro Games Ltd announced the availability of the standalone joystick named the CX Stick, which will retail for $24.99. The 400 Mini will be available at Atari.com for North American customers and worldwide major retailers for £99.99 or €119.99 and $119.99 from the 28th of March 2024. For more information on the 400 Mini, visit, and there is a link. I don't know what "from announce" means. Maybe it's from this announcement. I'm not 100% sure what that means. Oh, we're nearly there, people. About Retro Games. Oh, we don't need to read about Retro Games Ltd or about Atari or about PlayOn, really. I mean, you can read that to your own leisure if you want to. And there is the link for the trailer. At the time, this time of recording this video, 19 minutes this announcement had been up. I think it's been about an hour and a half now because I've been delayed. So, unfortunately, they announce these things at the wrong time of day for me, usually, when I've got stuff to do. As we can see, there's a few comments that you can scroll through and have a read of. For those asking, yes, BASIC is built in. That might answer a question or two that might come up. There, look, someone's expressed something here that maybe I feel. This feels like a step back for after the A500 Mini. If you are bound to computer systems, why not get the distribution rights of the X68000 Mini for the Western market, or do an Atari ST Mini or an MSX half Mini? Can't speak for the rest of your customer base, but these would interest me a lot more than an Atari 8-bit product line. Wish you all the best though, at least it's not another Mega Drive clone system like Hyperkin revealed. Yeah. I like what someone put here. This is really cool. A 400 Mini 400 makes a ton of sense. The original keyboard was largely unusable anyways. Will it have an option to load BASIC cartridge built in, or do you have to sideload an image? What did Retro Games say to that? BASIC is built in, but sideload games. Blah blah blah. So there we go. Yeah. As much as I wanted the ZX Spectrum Mini, this does look great. Yeah, I mean, that's my disappointment. I really wanted a ZX Spectrum Mini. I'm absolutely gutted, to be honest with you. I thought all their clues were pointing towards that, but apparently not. What I will do while we're here is we'll just have a little look and see. There we go. I was just going to see if they had actually updated their page, and there it is. Find out more. What have they put on here? So you can get a link to the trailer here as well. Obviously there's the link if you want to have a look at it. Available 28th of March. I don't know if this is ever going to be delayed. It probably won't be delayed because the Mini was the A500 Mini was delayed because of, like, you know, the chip shortage times and all that sort of thing. I think this one now will probably just come out in March. I'm hoping anyway. We've got some of the features here. Actually, we could have a quick look at that. That might be a little bit something we haven't seen yet. So we've got HDMI, 720p 50 or 60 Hz, 5 USB ports, support the connection of joysticks, gamepads, USB sticks and keyboards. Save your progress in one of the 4 save slots per game. So that's the same as the A500 Mini basically. Display frames. Surround your gameplay with one of 12 attractive frames. That's always nice. Rewind mode. Rewind your gameplay at any time up to 30 seconds to help you get through difficult levels. I do like that. That's a nice little touch actually. 25 built-in games. It's going to have a carousel, of course. I don't know when we're going to start getting previews of all this, but I'll bring them to you as soon as I see any previews, any like how we're going to know what games we've got, all that sort of stuff. I'll be bringing a load of videos to the channel for those things. Load your own, load and play the games you already own, compatible with game controllers, compatible with many USB game controllers, thank the Lord. There's the announcement video there. Oh, and there's the box. So there we go, that's the first look at the box art. I haven't seen that. So we get the mini home computer, the joystick, HDMI cable, USB power lead, power adapter not included again, which probably the A500 Mini one, whatever one you're using to run that, will probably be the same. And a quick start manual. Oh look, we've got 25 games including Berserk, Boulder Dash, Capture the Flag, Lee, Millipede, Miner 2049er, Missile Command, Mule, Star Raiders 2 and Yoop. I assume Lee, is that Bruce Lee? Because I did see that in the trailer. Maybe that's their version of Bruce Lee. Whether they were supposed to write Bruce Lee on there or not, I don't know. Or whether that's what it was on the Atari. Like I said, with an Atari, I'm not massively familiar with the Atari. So unfortunately, I can't claim to be an expert on that one. But there we go. That is a first look at the box art. So that's pretty cool. I won't say I'm not excited. There you go, we've got the 400 mini essential. Oh, you can play with the gamepad or the joystick, so they are both compatible. So that's good. I think the gamepad might be a good one for this, to be honest. I don't use the gamepad for my A500 Mini. I prefer to use a PlayStation 4 joystick or, you know, pad, which I've got running on that. I might even do the same with this yet, but I don't know. The gamepad might come into its own for some Atari games, so we'll have to see on that one. Most of the Amiga ones I like to use a stick for, to be honest. But you know, the more simple games, maybe the gamepad would be pretty cool. I'll have to check that out in another video when I do get my hands on one of these. I can't say that I'm not excited. Anytime a new mini console comes out, I buy it pretty much. You know, I've got about 5. I haven't got all of them. I haven't got like the PC Engine and that sort of stuff. I didn't bother buying the Mega Drive 2 because, you know, I got the Mega Drive and it's got everything I need on it. So there are certain ones I miss out, and I didn't bother with the C64 Mini because I got the Maxi before I got the chance to. So I didn't see the point, you know. There are certain ones I don't buy. I might pick one up just for nostalgia's sake, just to sit on the shelf and look pretty at some point. But what's the point? You want to use them, don't you? The SNES Mini was very good as well. So, you know, I've got what I need, basically. I haven't got anything that plays Atari games. It might be nice to delve into the catalogue. And also, I like to do these videos for you guys as well. I love making these videos. So in that sense alone, I will probably pick one up. But I'm just not as excited for it as I would have been if it was something like a ZX Spectrum Mini, an Amstrad, even something like a Dreamcast or something. You know what I mean? A CD32. Any of those sort of things appeal to me more, I guess. But there are going to be some people, obviously, that absolutely bloody love Atari that are going to be really excited, I would imagine. It's just it feels like a bit of a letdown considering there's been a new Atari recently, you know, and I didn't bother with that either because I was thinking, oh, that's Atari, I'm not that interested in it, you know. So it's hard then to think, oh, Retro Games are bringing out one, I'm going to get really now interested in it, you know what I'm saying? But I think I will give it a go. I like when they do their countdowns and they start revealing games and everything else, and it gives me a chance to delve into a bit of gaming history that's a bit of a blank in my eyes, because, you know, I was only if it started in like if this came out in 1979, I was only 5 for most of that year, so it wasn't anything I was interested in. Then I got a Commodore 64 and a ZX Spectrum, and I never went back. So, you know, it might be quite nice to fill in that gap in my retro gaming history, but yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed. Let me know in the comments what you think. You know, are you excited? Do you think this is going to be amazing? Are you a bit, you know, like I am, a bit on the fence? are you flat out pissed off about it? Do you know what I mean? It's like, are you really like, oh God, I really wanted this, that, or the other? Tell me, let me know in the comments. Let's vent to each other, or let's look forward to this if that's how we all feel about it. I don't know, but yeah, tell me in the comments what you think, and I look forward to hearing from them. Well, this is the start of many. You know what happens with these videos. They'll start releasing more images, games. They'll show the carousel and stuff. So anytime there is an update on something, I will make a video and post it up. So keep an eye on it. If you're not subscribed, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you haven't clicked the bell, click the bell so you know when the new videos are coming. Even if you're a long time subscriber, you might not have clicked that bell. Just to be notified, because this took me by surprise today. I did not think we were getting this announcement today. So even I was taken by surprise. So if you guys don't know it's coming either, you know, you want to be informed. So click that bell and you'll know when a new video is on its way. Okay, guys, don't forget to comment down below. Let me know how you're thinking and whether you're excited or whether you're very underwhelmed or a little bit underwhelmed like me. I'm not very underwhelmed, just a tiny little bit. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.